Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is X Soccer Forever. I'm gonna be bringing you guys a review on the Air Force 7 mobile to console upgrade kit. So basically, this ACU is to convert any stereo headset into a Dolby surround sound headset, virtual surround sound. So basically, that's what it's for. Uh, so basically, what's cool about Turtle Beach now is the box on how it comes with. As you can see here, it says Air Force 7 mobile to console upgrade kit. So that's pretty cool. Basically, on the side it shows what it comes with. On the back it shows you a description about it. On the side it shows the picture of the ACU or audio control unit and the console interface and all the features and everything. So what I really like about this is basically it has a lot of features in the sound and chat and direction and all that. So let's go from smallest to largest, the very important, like the least important thing to the very important thing. This is actually very important for consoles because this is what you're gonna need to connect the ACU to your console, like your Xbox and your PS3. This is the console interface. It is very small, compact, so it's pretty cool. As you can see in the back, we have the auxiliary port, the mini USB port, the Toslink optical in port. This is the Toslink optical through port. Like basically, you could hook up anything else. Basically, you connect this in to your Xbox, and if you want, like, let's say you have another thing, like maybe like speakers or another mix amp or such, you could hook that in. So basically both of the devices will get surround sound. Alright, so in the front we have the USB port and the multi-pin port. So that's basically the console interface. So it's pretty cool. It's nice and small. As you can see here on the top, it has the Turtle Beach logo. And if you don't really notice, that small little dot is an indicator showing that it is on and everything. As you can see here, it says Air Force 7 series console interface. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So here's the ACU itself, or audio control unit. This is basically the main thing into converting your stereo headset into surround sound. So I'm going to be showing you guys the little lights and indicators and all that. So I'm just going to turn off the lights very quickly and turn this thing on. As you can see that you have that red indicator showing that it's starting up. You have those red buttons, that means they are not turned on. So all you have to do is just press this and they'll be turned on. All these lights are basically on, showing very cool features. This is actually the knob to show how much volume we want, and has that nice little indicator showing how much it is. So that's pretty cool. If you want to mute the game volume, just press it. It'll turn red and that will show you that it is basically off. Here's the mic button. As you can see, I just pressed it and it turned red. That means that you are muted. You press it again and it is back on. Here is the speaker angles. This is basically to set up how the speaker angles are. As you can see, when you press that, those little indicators are on, showing how much, like basically how much volume you want in the speaker angles. So in the rear, the front, left and right, you want it to be very little. You press it again. As you can see, the bottom one, you want it to be a lot. And to save it, you just press the master button and it'll be saved and everything. We also have the surround on and off button. So you just press this and it will basically turn off. You can see those red indicators showing that the surround sound is off. Press it again and it is on. We have the 5.1 indicator showing on the side, on the left and right. You can put how much volume you want. As you can see, the back, the front, and the back as well. Basically, after you set it all up, you just press master and it'll be saved. Basically, what the 5.1 channel is for the cycle speaker selection. That is right, you could hook up a speaker into it. As you can see in the back, it has that little import, so you could hook up a speaker to it. So now we're going to the very important part, and that is the presets. That is the numbers 1 to 8 and the main buttons. Basically, these are a lot of presets on like surround sound, or whether you want to hear more bass, more tremble, or you want it to just be stereo, or you want to hear more footsteps and all that. So basically, the main button is to just not really do anything to the sound, just listen to nice clear surround sound. When you press number 1, it is basically the flat, which means that it is only serving stereo game sound without any effects of the Dolby surround sound. When you press number 2, it is basically bass boost, that will increase the bass and everything. Number 3 is the tremble boost, that will increase the trembles and all that. Number 4 is both bass and tremble boost. Number 5 is a stereo expander, that will widen the stereo to make it like a little bit more immersive, like a 3D type effect, like that. Number 6 is the action button, where like you want to hear more gun shooting and explosive types of things like that. Number 7 is the footsteps focus. I really like this feature, especially because when I play Search and Destroy in Call of Duty, I like to hear the footsteps so I know where my enemies are coming, so that really helps out. And number 8 is the superhuman hearing. That will increase basically everything. That will boost the low volume sounds, and it's really loud, like basically. There's also some presets for the chat, so it's really cool, because over here all you have to do to change the presets of the chat is just press chat, and as you can see, that light will go on. So basically it is normally set to the main one, and that will automatically increase the chat volume when the volume is a lot louder. So let's say there's a huge explosion and you are talking to your friend, that will automatically notice the game volume is really loud, so it will both raise the chat volume. So that's a really cool thing. So basically, as you can see, you just press it, it shows main. So number 1 is actually flat, that's just straight out chat, no processing or anything like that. There is number 2, and that is chat focus. That boosts the mid-range frequency for greater concentration on chat. Number 3 is chat expander, that widens the virtual sound field of chat. Number 4 is voice amp, that amplifies the chat volume, so that's pretty cool. And the really cool features that I like is chat number 5. This is to change your voice. It's to make it into a high-pitched morph voice. So let's say if you pick number 5, you will sound similar to like a chipmunk. If you pick number 6, you sound like a low-pitched morph form. You sound more like an alien and all that. And number 7 is like that like high frequency voice. You sound more like a robot and all that. And number 8 is the max chat, that combines the presets in an enhanced chat package. It's like the ultimate, so that's pretty cool. On the side of the ACU, we have a lot of cool features. Here is the on and off switch. Here's the voice monitoring thing. Now if you guys don't know, this is to basically put how much of your voice you want to hear. You want to put a lot, or you want to put a little bit. This is the little music and call type of thing. If you connect to your smartphone, you could put how much you want to hear of it. Over here is the little port where you want to connect your smartphone and everything. And this port is to connect your headset, and this port is for the Xbox Live chat cable import. On this side is the chat volume, on how much chat volume you want to put, and this is a mode feature button. This is basically, if you press it, it will switch, it will show blue, and it will show that it's in speaker port mode, and if it's in white, that means it's just in regular mode. What's a really cool feature that Turtle Beach thought is that this entire front is touch sensitive, like the Xbox 360 Slim and Xbox 360E. So basically, if you accidentally push something, it sucks, and you're like in the game and everything, and you just messed up your setting and all that. To prevent that, all you have to do is go to the mode, hold it. As you can see, that red light is indicating. Keep on holding it until it goes white. As you can see, it goes white and it has that green light. So basically, if you press it, it will block it. It won't let it like access anything. The only thing that you could do is mute the volume and mute your chat, and obviously the settings on this side and all the settings on the other side. On the back there is a belt clip. This is basically to clip it to, let's say, your pants or anything like that. I don't know why Turtle Beach put this on. I honestly don't use it for anything. I don't think that it's for good use. So I just wanted to show you guys, to show you what's in the back. As you can see, there's like those little mats things and everything. And as you can see in the front, it says like Turtle Beach Air Force 7 series control unit. So yeah. So I'm going to be telling you guys the pros and the cons about buying the mobile to console upgrade kit. So one of the pros to me is honestly the packaging. Now the packaging is simply amazing. I honestly love it. The way it is that it comes like that type of plastic thing, and it comes with like little boxes. So you can see, you could just take this little thing off and everything, and here is the little box that comes with the ACU and all that. So you can see the pictures. It's like that seeing through type of thing, so you can see all that technology type. So that's pretty cool. And here's a little box that comes with all of the cable. When you open up the cable and console interface box, there's a lot of cables, and I mean a lot of cables, and they are all basically labeled. This 3.5 millimeter 4-pole auxiliary cable, I use this to hook up my smartphone and everything, so I can listen to music while I'm gaming at some point. This is an audio control unit extender cable. I honestly don't use this whatsoever. I don't know why. Turtle Beach will send that, but you know, whatever. This is the headset breakaway cable. I like that Turtle Beach's cables are like they're like very similar to braided, but yet they're still strong. This is the headset breakaway cable if you have the XP7s. If you don't, then basically these aren't in good use. And here is the detachable boom mic. Honestly, I don't use this at all because I honestly don't have the XP7s, so I don't use this. I honestly think it's not in good use, but you know, they still send it anyway. It comes with a digital optical cable. I use that obviously, and it comes with the interface and everything. So under the box, there's also this little thing, and it says XP7 Tournament Grade Gaming Headset. Inside there is stop, and that's if you have any help. They will respond to you very quickly if you have any trouble like setting it up or anything. As you can see here in the back, it has that transparent thing of the ACU and all that, so that's pretty cool. Also inside, it comes with an Air Force 7 preset reference, and what's really cool, it shows all the presets on what it is, so you can see the presets that I said before: main, flat, bass, boost, treble, bass and treble, stereo expander, action enhancer, footsteps, focus, and superhuman hearing. There's also the chat and the speaker. Speaker also has many presets like flat, bass, bass and treble, speech amplifier, balanced, action enhancer, and superhuman hearing. So yeah, and it comes with many languages and all that, as you can see here. And also it comes with this little picture of the ACU, what it does and everything. As you can see here, there's the speaker output, speaker angle, surround on and off, the 5.1 cycle speaker selection, the power, the preset 124, the mic monitoring, the auxiliary volume, the chat preset, the auxiliary input, headset jack, Xbox Live chat input, main preset bypass, preset 5 to 8, the mode switch, the game volume, the Dolby Digital indicator, the mic mute, and the game volume wheel. So basically that's all what it comes with and all that. Another pro that I like about the Airforce ACU is that it has a lot of features, a lot of presets and all that, and it is really good for like gaming and all that, specifically for like FPS, like Call of Duty, Halo and all that. And it is also very good for like racing, so you can hear the bass and all that of the car and the engine and all that. So that's really cool. One of the cons about buying the Airforce ACU is that the surround sound is not entirely good. I mean, like, it's good, but it's like not as good as like the Astro Mix amp, because the Astro Mix amp, it's like, it sounds very true surround sound, very realistic and all that, unlike with the XP7 ACU. It sounds a little bit like not too realistic and all that. So yeah, so the surround sound is good, but it's not that good like the Astro Mix amp. Another pro is that there are a lot of LED indicators on the ACU that shows all the features and everything, so basically at night you have no worry of seeing what you're doing to the ACU, and also that the ACU doesn't need a lot of cables to hook up. All you have to do is just hook up those two cables into the USB and basically the multi-pin into the console interface, and then you connect the mini USB into your Xbox and also the optical cable, and then you're basically set. As you can see here, there's that little LED light indicator that I told you about earlier. A pro and con about the ACU is that the cable is extremely long. A con is that it's really thick, so like it might be a little bit heavy, so that's why I put this behind my desk and all that, and it is extremely long for like big houses and all that. But if it's not long enough, that's why Turtle Beach offered the extender cable. So if it needs a little bit more, that's why it came with the extender cable. A pro is that if you don't need that much, it comes with this little strap to tie them all up. And so yeah. So overall, we went through many features of the Airforce 7 mobile to console upgrade kit. We went through many features on like presets, surround sound, how the game sounds, how the chat sounds, all of the cool features. We also talked about the pros and the cons and what it basically comes with. And overall, I would have to say that this is a really good product for if you want to be more up to like a competitive gamer. Like if you want to upgrade your headset from stereo to surround sound, it is pretty good. Though the the realism of the surround sound isn't as good as like the Astro Mix Amp. So I would honestly, but even though that is not that realistic as the actual Astro Mix Amp, it does come with a lot of features and a lot of presets for like certain games and all that. And honestly, you don't have to buy any accessories when you buy this upgrade kit, unless you want to buy the XP7s itself. It comes with all the cables, the extended cables, the optical, the USB cables, and all that. So basically, I would have to give this a 4.5 stars out of a 5-star rating. Basically, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5 because it is really good. Comes with a lot of features and all that. I didn't give it a 5 because the realistic of the surround sound isn't that good. Basically, it comes with a lot of cables, and a lot of cables that you do not really need. And like the mic and the extended cable, well, that you basically do need if you're in a big house, but also the headset breakaway cable. So yeah. But overall, this is my video on the review on the Air Force 7 Mobile Console Upgrade Kit. I will be making a video on how to connect it. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and everything. And I will see you guys in the next video.